Today, we are going to go over the medical assistance workflow for a Medicare annual wellness visit. Prior to starting the electronic documentation, the MA will obtain the completed health risk assessment from the patient. This document will be sent for scanning. To start, we're going to navigate to the EHR inbox, to the Appointments tab, and select the patient. We are then going to open up the demographics. We are going to navigate to the patient-provider relationship panel. From here, we are going to use the Add, Edit, and Remove button. If you need to add a provider, go ahead and use the Add button. Enter the provider's last name, first name, address, city, state, specialty, and role. Once that information is added, save and close. If a provider needs to be removed, use the Remove button. If a provider needs to be edited, use the Edit button, make the changes, save and close. Once the panel is updated, navigate to the intake. Select the appropriate specialty of either internal medicine or family practice. The visit type that will be selected is Medicare Preventive. Document intake comments. Save and close. Check the checkbox for health risk assessment completed. Select Medicare Preventive from the Reason for Visit list. Select the Annual Wellness Visit First radio button. This option will be selected by the MAs for all annual wellness visits. Navigate to the Advanced Directives. Add or update Advanced Directive information. Save and close. Open the Vitals panel. Select Add. Complete the Vitals template. Save and close. Navigate to the Cognitive Assessment panel. Select the Add button. This will open up the screening tools. From the screening tools, select the Patient Health Questionnaire, PHQ-9. Document answers from the patient for the PHQ-9. Save and close. Next, complete the St. Louis University Mental Status Slums examination. Add comments as necessary, add to grid. Close the Cognitive Assessment panel. Open the Functional Ability Safety Home Environment panel. Complete the timed Up and Go, Tug, Test, Fall Risk Assessment form. Use the results to answer the first question. Make sure the form is sent to be scanned. Document remaining areas with the exception of the Fall Risk Plan and the Reviewed checkbox. Add in comments as needed. Close the panel. Open the Nutrition panel. Document appropriate fields with the exception of Council checkbox and Details link. Close the panel and continue to the Tobacco Alcohol panel. Use the details for either tobacco and alcohol to document additional details. Save and close to return to the HPI. Save and close the HPI to return to the intake. Add and update medications and allergies for the patient. Next, navigate to the Histories tab. On the Histories tab, you will document medical, surgical, interim, and family history for the patient. If information is currently available, review the information with the patient to ensure it is accurate. If additional lines need to be added for medical, surgical, and interim, double-click in the grid. Select Clear for Add. Select Disease Categories. Double-click in Disease. Select the appropriate disease. Enter in the disease history. Enter additional information as provided by the patient. If there is any surgical or procedure history, enter the surgical and procedure history with as much information as provided by the patient. The comments section can be used as well for additional information. Save and close. Review the family history with the patient. If additional family history is needed, double-click in the grid. Clear for Add. Enter family member. Enter name. Enter in the comments box the family history. Add if it is a history of a disease, the onset, or the death date. If it is a cause of death, use the cause of death / age indicator checkbox. Save and close. Once the history has been reviewed, use the History Reviewed link. Select the radio button that correlates with the history review status. Save and close. Scroll to the bottom of the histories and generate the intake note. This concludes the MA Annual Wellness Visit workflow.